I said I was gonna start going live more, um, and trying to do lives on location. It's the channel is currently changing. Um, my moderator has left. From this point forward on the channel, can I help you? Can I help you?
You okay?
Um, my moderator for my channel has left. She's officially gone. Hey Mel, what's going on? Intuitive Anthony, it's good to see you up. Um, I'm getting ready to go inside to my cancer appointment. I did chemo last week, so this week it should be just labs and getting an update on how the chemo's working. It's taking me a minute to wake up because I woke up at 1:30 last night. Um, and then I talked to Alexandra. Alexandra, hey, thank you for talking to me and thank you for your support and help. Um, and then right when I knew my appointment was at 8:30 this morning. So I went to bed yesterday afternoon and woke up at 1:30 in the morning. Talked to Alexandra for about an hour or two. And soon as like 7 o'clock got there and I knew my appointment was at 8, started getting sleepy. So I took a cat nap and it's hard to wake back up. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. In the description, you can donate and contribute to the channel. Cash App and PayPal are the best ways, the most effective ways. Um, it's really weird to be going live while there's people walking around, and you know how people like to be in your face and want to talk to you. And as chosen ones, we kind of all get that. But Mel, I'm glad to see you. Today should just be about reading the labs and getting the blood work from the last visit. Um, After the chemo last week, I did not get as sick because they put a new. They were testing my blood, see if I had a protein in it. If I had this particular protein, whatever they added to the chemo regimen should drastically reduce the sickness, and it did. I mean, I felt nausea 3 to 4 days a week. What's going on, Shanika? I felt the nausea 3 to 4 days this week after the chemo, but I wasn't nearly as dog sick as I was that first treatment. So whatever protein they were looking for in my blood, they found, and that medication that they added to my chemo regimen greatly decreased the amount of sickness. So that is a blessing. Um, in about a week, the first week of July, I will actually be able to take care of myself from here on out. I'll be able to support myself. I'll actually be able to support myself, which is a blessing. I'm glad you guys showed up. If anybody wants to be a moderator, it seems that I have an opening for a moderator because let's just put it this way. When someone offers, F. McKeon, what's going on? When someone offers to help you and you let them help you because you're currently fighting cancer or doing whatever you're doing, and you don't hear from them in a week, and you ask them to sign a confidentiality agreement because you're currently working on a book, a biography about your life, they get mad at you because you asked to sign a confidentiality agreement because you have the personal, intimate details of my life. And I don't want my life getting out there before I'm ready to disclose it or approve or not change this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me sign in real quick. Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
I have an 8:45 appointment. I just want to, everything's still the same.
You just need an update or anything?
No.
Okay. And okay.
I'll be sitting out front, right here where the bench is.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So you guys, I'm gonna be sitting out front, waiting for them to call me. Just because there's other people and I don't want to get there. I don't want their, personal information getting picked up or nothing like that. 'Cause ain't nobody got no time for that. But guys, I have a little bit of time. I can converse with y'all. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video. I want to start showing you guys different sides of my personality as Intuitive Anthony. Now also the teaching side of being a chosen one. But I also want to show you some day-to-day of what my life is like, my ins and outs, that way the person and why I feel passionately about my purpose. Well, yeah, not to put anybody's name out there. I'm not saying any names. I'll never say that name again, the moderator that left, because I don't deal in smear campaigns or besmirching somebody's reputation. But for a week, I sat back waiting for an update on the book that I had already pretty much did chapter 1 of the book and was waiting for an update, and I couldn't see the screen on my phone because my eyes are weak and the brain fog from the cancer. Oh, well, I can do your work searches for you. That's nothing. Okay. So on the following day, I got an email saying that, I needed two more work searches because there's five in a week. I messaged her, and then I messaged her, could you just call me back so you could show me how to do it, and I can do it for myself. I didn't get a message. I didn't get a phone call at all. And the day I got the news that I will be able to take care of myself starting the first week in July, I'm literally waiting for my paycheck to come because I got a treasury check. I'm literally sitting outside waiting for the check to come and hit my account so I can go pay on my room. I look at my YouTube and a message pops up saying that they're using people, this, that, and the other, that they asked me to do their unemployment. First of all, I didn't ask you to do shit. You said, I'll do it for you. And I said, are you sure? I said, yeah. And she said, yeah. This is what it comes down to. Beware of people who try to be everything to everybody. So they want to please people so much that they invite, okay, I'll do that for you, I'll do that for you, I'll do that for you. So they can get you in, and then they wind up overextending themselves. Then they get frustrated because they get burned out because they're doing too much. And the first person they want to attack is the person that they're doing the work for. But that person never asked them to do that. They volunteered that because they're still in that people-pleasing nature. And then they burn themselves out, and then they want to take it out on everybody else. Nobody told you to offer to do that if you didn't have the time or was tired. And if you couldn't do it, a simple text message could have solved that problem. And if you were planning on leaving or had an issue, call me or text me and allow me to speak to you first before you go online and throw somebody's name around. But it happens that way sometimes. Like Lamont passed away, the following day was the anniversary. When that kind of stuff happens, that means God is moving people out. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go with you. You see what I'm saying? So when the Most High moves, and it's like one thing after another, you know how they say the devil's in the details? Well, the Most High's in the details too. So the same day when I found that I'll be able to take care of myself independently starting in the first week of July, that same day that person decided they didn't want to work with me anymore, and instead of sending me a fucking text message or a phone call, they just went online and started blasting. Isn't that what smear campaign? And then the lies were blatant. So if anybody out there, this is the first and last time I'm speaking about this whole thing. You're going to make it out of the group home. I read your message yesterday again, Mel. I read your message again about the group home. Before I went to bed last night, and it was definitely after I woke up and spoke to Alexandra. Because Right now, there's a lot of changes happening for a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of changes happening for a lot of people. But what we have to remember, guys, and you guys especially, remember this. God don't give you more than you can handle. Lauren, what's going on? Good to be here. Hey, Alexandra. Alex. What you have to remember, guys, is that human beings don't like change. So if you're having a lot of changes happening at a very, very fast pace, what that comes is a lot of people can't go with you to your next chapter. So, blinded by the truth, what's going on? A lot of people can't go with you to your next chapter. So the Most High will find ways to get rid of these people. I'm actually working on, the channel name is still going to be the same, but I'm working on a new logo for the channel. New description, putting all the bells and whistles into the actual channel. So guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Share this content if you can. Hit the thumbs up. Sends it up in the algorithm. I got to talk to my caseworker today. Basically trying to get everything in order. My brother's been homeless for 16 years and he's a chosen one. We are chosen to suffer. You know, we're not. A lot of people claim to be chosen and want to be chosen. If they knew what the hell chosen was, they would run for the fucking hills. Cause chosen sounds like we the it club. Oh yeah, we the it club. All right, we the shit club. We get bullshit. People try to run game on us. Not because they have to, just because they want to see if they can get away with it. You ever got one of those faces where you do stuff and you try to be good, and when people see you, they always want to fucking try you? They just want to try you. It's like they test your gangster. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video, guys. If you can and you can contribute, please down below. Cash App in the description. Cash App and PayPal. Best ways. Cash App $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. But last week when I did the chemo treatment, they added a new medication to my chemo regimen. It was something to work with the protein in your blood. Turns out when I did my chemo last week, my blood did have the protein that they needed. They put that into the chemo. I mean, I got nausea. I got sick, like stomach upset. But that comes with the chemo. But all of that, not being able to get out of bed, barely being able to move, paralyzed in pain, sick, just feeling like if somebody drew me as a cartoon, I would be green. Because that's how you feel. It wasn't that bad this time around. So whatever that protein was, I want to get more information about that, get more information about everything. If you can, guys, ask any questions you want, because I want you guys to come along with this fight with me. Any ideas about new directions for the channel? Things that you may think that may be able to shine a light and give the chosen ones some more resources and help us out building a community and helping each other. In the description, the email is there. In there. It's very bizarre getting used to filming in public. Because it's like when you really want to be left alone, that's when people want to fuck with you the most. They will be in your face. Do you know it's been about a month since I shaved my head or my face? It's because every time the hair grows, it falls out because of the chemo. But that's life. And consider Archangel Gabriel in your logo. I used the software that comes up with really beautiful logos. I got the logo already on my phone. I'm actually gonna load it to YouTube, but the YouTube app for uploading content to your channel is a lot easier than it is on the phone. The phone is unnecessarily complicated, and I get frustrated. So I did some last night, put it away, or you find the phone hurled at the wall, and nobody needs that. So if you look in the description underneath the video, the description is different, and the software connects the keys to the tags to the this to that, so you can get a better overall presence on your channel. They're gonna come get me whenever they call me. I just told them I'd be sitting out here because I don't like people, and if I could just, if I could be by myself and not have to play nice, it's easier. And as a chosen one, you know how it is when you go in public. People want to ask you something and talk to you, and some days you feel like a celebrity. You just want to get in and out. But last week was when I found out that in July I'll be able to support myself. I was so happy. Then I went to tell someone that was supposed to be a friend. They didn't congratulate me. They didn't say anything. And then I went back into my room, and I had picked up this energy of negativity and pessimism. And I was angry and just ready to go off at any moment. So I stayed in the room all that day because it was very hard for me to get rid of that energy, because as chosen ones, when we pick up an energy, we pick up energies very easily. We have to work to get rid of it. You know what I mean? And then when I found out that everything was on track for me to be able to go live, take care of myself, and not have to ask for money every single day, that information, that situation with the moderator popped up. It would have been one thing if I'd have known about it. It would have been one thing if it was actually true. It would have been another thing if the person would have messaged me or returned my phone call for a week. A week. You could have said, I'll talk to you later, what's going on? Didn't say nothing. And because you want to be boo-boo the fool and want to try to be everything to everybody and this and that and this and that, you're going to take it upon yourself to do stuff for other people that they did not ask you to do. And then when you become overwhelmed, you say that they've asked you to do it. No, they didn't. You're trying to please people and you're doing too much and you burned yourself out. But everything happens for a reason, because you got to look at the timing of situations. That same day, I learned I'd be able to take care of myself. That same day, that person immediately fell away. That wasn't by my hand. Hell, I didn't even speak to that person for a full fucking week. And on the day that I find out that I will be able to take care of myself, they jumps online and acts like we had a talk to your ass in a week. I hadn't talked to them in a week. A whole week. I'm sending audio files over for the person to type up for my biography. Still working on the book, still doing everything I can. And this person just jumps online and starts saying stuff like that's two-faced. That's two-faced. You don't sit there and fucking talk to me, and then I'm sitting here looking for a response from you. You don't say shit for a week and then go and try to do a smear campaign on me publicly on my channel without even giving me the decency of speaking to me before you do. And then you put my personal email, which is not the same email that's in the description right now, online. And chosen ones are always being harassed. Who does that? Can't tell me, but can tell the world. That's exactly what it was. So I'm sitting out there waiting for the check to hit my bank account to go pay my bills. Feeling good that I won't have to be so close to the edge as far as budgeting, and that I'll be able to take care of myself with this cancer. And then all of a sudden, I look at my phone, something bings. I look, and my moderator's not talking to me anymore. They're using people. No, 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 no. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. I asked you to sign a confidentiality agreement because we're talking about. They be false writing me up. Oh, this is these are times, but they can only have power if you give it to them. And I tell you, some days it's easier to say that shit than it is to actually do it. But it gets easier. It really does. Because I'm gonna talk a little low, but I'm still here. I'm just trying to see if they're gonna ever call me because my appointment was at 8:45, and I don't like hanging out here, founder. Okay, guys, I'm going back. Hold on. I figured that was it. I felt it. But yeah, this is the situation. So while I'm fighting the biggest fight of my life, cancer, I'm fighting cancer, trying to become better, feel better. That foolishness happens. Anthony Young.
They call you?
She said they just called me out. That's why I was standing there. Okay, hold on, guys. This is gonna make my brain scramble today, and it's too early. Somebody just came and told me that they did call me.
Yes, they did call.
Okay, so I was standing here at the door, and she opened the door, but we're sitting here looking at each other like, yeah, that messes with my head. Hey, that messes with my head too early in the morning for that.
Go ahead and stand on the scale for us, sweetie. Oh, have your Beetlejuice. Your date of birth, sweetheart.
8778.
All right, 128. Have a seat right
God, I still lost 2 pounds.
Figure by the time my son leaves, next Sunday, I'll have a police.
But I'm here, guys. But that's what it comes down to.
Your finger?
When I'm fighting the biggest fight of my life, trying to get rid of cancer, trying to stay inspired, trying to support myself, and dealing with the government, the doctor's office,
I'm usually sticking with the Romans.
the day-to-day life, family, everything else. And then this person, what really annoyed me, what really annoyed me is that you go online and start saying stuff that is not fucking true.
Oh, yeah.
And didn't even have the decency to talk to me or send me a message before you did. Sounds like a smear campaign to me. Everybody that smiles at you is not your friend. Some people want to act like they want to help your channel. They just want to get the ins and outs of it. And then they can turn around and, hey, how are you? I'm good. Write your autobiography, and all of a sudden your book is on the shelf before you even approved it. Because I asked her to sign a confidentiality agreement, and I never heard from her again. I don't know what it means. I don't know what she's doing. I don't care. I wish her the best. But onward and upward, guys. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. I don't know why the numbers are white up top. Whether I don't know why the numbers are white up top in the background, so I can't see what thumbs up there are. But if you can contribute and you want to, in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. So guys, whatever you can contribute would be greatly appreciated. I'm actually fighting cancer right now, and
That's a good thing.
my brother, can you please use your own content? I'm sick and tired of you people stealing my stuff. Who stole your content? Who stole your content? Ashton. I would love to know who stole your content, because it sure ain't me, because I don't get down like that. You gonna report this channel? For what? For what? I don't even know who you are. You see what I'm talking about? The enemy walking around, you guys? You see the enemy walking around? I've been doing this channel since 2014. 2014. But some people have nothing better to do than to go around and try to upset other people because they don't feel like their life has value unless they can get somebody better to look at them. It's sick, it's sad. Oh, damn. Wrong arm too, wrong arm.
Sorry.
It's fine, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Because I look down, I never look at the needle. Because if it was in the right arm, I wouldn't have looked.
Right.
Yeah, but it was in the left arm. Both of my arms are bumped up. Oh, okay.
Bend it up.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, see, so even here, while I'm in the middle of a cancer appointment and doing what I have to do, you still got people coming in talking about stealing content and all this other stuff. Who's stealing content? I have 900 videos on my channel, about 1,000 videos. I've been doing it since 2014, probably before they were born or even got out of grade school. And they come in trying to get you to give them a reaction, so it gives credibility and credence. Oh, thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much, Lauren, for reporting her, because she comes in here. I don't know who this woman is. And how do you steal content if your face is on the camera? It's not like I can borrow her face and pretend to be her. I don't understand. But see, they do this because only a hurt dog howls. So they gotta find some way to get you to acknowledge them. And the best way to do that is just don't acknowledge them. You know.
Yeah, since I started taking that.
They're mental and spiritual peasants. Leave them where they're at.
And he said it's in the 100.
Because see, that's the thing. When you're little, they tell everybody to hold hands and we all good. But some people aren't right. I don't care what you do. It's like they were made with Play-Doh.
All right, Mr. George, you ready?
We did this
So,
up to
ma'am, I understand what you're going through. Because see, this is the time where you got a lot going on your plate, and the world is going to continually try to upset you and get you go. So you just gotta decompress, count back from 10, and if at all possible, try to minimize socializing until you feel like you really are relaxed and can go out and meet people. Because there's nothing worse than going out trying to be social and you're not in the mood, and the smallest thing can become the biggest problem. So keep that in mind. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video. If you can contribute and you would like to, down below in the description. It's a little further down now, but it's Cash App and PayPal, most efficient. Cash App, $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Lauren, thank you for reporting her. See, this is what it is. Oh yeah, I want to let you guys know. I'm looking for moderators and people who care about the purpose-driven work. Who care about the purpose-driven work and want to assist in helping the channel. Down in the description, there's an email address. Email me, guys, because if you want to be a moderator and work on the channel or do some work that actually has a purpose, then that would be best. Contact me because Chosen One channel, I'm still kicking. We're going to keep going until they put dirt on my coffin. And I don't plan for that to happen yet.
It has given me more.
That's what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. I'm in here at a cancer appointment fighting for my life. And they come in with silly stuff. And when you see stuff like this happening, you need to know that the Most High is right there with you. That's why they're acting the way they do. That's why they act the way they do.
You are good to go, love bug.
Because whatever you do threatens them, so they have to come at you and attack you. Because they feel like you're attacking them. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't doing nothing but living. You're doing nothing but living. So every day that you wake up, you are powerful. You're important. That some people will go out of their way just to get you to curse them out. Never forget that. So when you're in your day-to-day life and stupid and crazy stuff like that keeps happening, that's because you're getting closer and closer to the grand prize. You're getting closer and closer to the grand prize. They're not trying to throw you off the track because you're far away from it. You're right at it. You're right at it. And I know it's hard to see that sometimes. It's hard to see the forest through the trees. That's why I say, take a step back, take a deep breath, pull back, and if the things settle, you'll see it. And you'll be able to see how close you are. Your dreams and wishes are closer than ever. That's why they send everybody, people out of the wazoo, to come at you and just try to throw you off your game, annoy you, bother to piss at you. But see, that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I'm still getting used to the whole idea of going live in public, but it seems to be okay. Seems to be okay. So this part of the appointment that I'm getting ready to go to, it's just gonna be talking about my lab works, maybe some paperwork and personal information. And then I have to go by the food pantry today and get some food. I have to go by the food pantry and get some food. That way I can eat and my puppies can eat. If you can contribute, guys, I swear this is like one of the last times you're going to have to. Unless you choose to. Down in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978.
You're on the live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up in the video. I'm probably going to try to go to live again tonight. That way I can do some teaching. I'm not 100% sure. Because I've been doing a lot of lives while trying to stay afloat for the appointments and everything that I have going on. So I'm going to probably go off the live when I go in here because I'm going to talk about personal information. But just pay attention to the channel today. And I will put up an advertisement if I do decide to go live tonight, guys. Now that Soul Survivor Ministries, that's a process. The government hasn't been really forthcoming with helping people get what they need. People are sitting around waiting for years, taking for cancer, and when they get approved, they're dead. You never really know. You know, you just got to take it one day at a time. And when one thing goes wrong, it usually cascades. So, I'm going to go take care of the rest of the appointment. And just stay tuned to the channel today. And it'll let you know if I'm going to be going live later on tonight after I do my errands. This has been Intuitive Anthony for the Blessed and Chosen channel. Talk to you later.